So we're back at it again, and Vanoss and the crew are back at it again. With
Sorry, I was waiting for you to do a backflip and crush the Krispy Kreme sign.
Oh, I get that reference.
I watched the realization dawn on him.
Like
it was pretty great.
It was
pretty great.
It was like backflip, and then all of a sudden just like that moment of realization.
They never put the sign back up.
It was at this moment he knew
he'd fucked up.
He'd messed up. Exactly. And from anyway, Vanoss and the crew are back at it again.
Now I want donuts.
Playing some Guess Who.
I did this to myself.
Well, thankfully we have a 24-hour bakery.
That's true.
Well,
anyway,
mostly 24-hour bakery.
I mean,
during a certain day,
there's like 6 hours where they're closed in the whole week. So
yeah,
no, 30 hours.
Yeah,
30.
They're closed an entire day
and 6 hours.
And 6 hours.
Okay.
6 hours. Okay. So, Vanoss and the crew are back at it again, playing some Guess Who. This is going to be the Pokemon edition. Micah, we watched a Guess Who video. It was the Star Wars one, where you could actually like morph into the other characters.
Right. Okay.
Like Jabba the Hutt or Chewbacca or Obi-Wan. My favorite part, probably one of my favorite parts of it, was where H2O Delirious morphed into Chewbacca and did the worst Chewbacca impression I have ever heard anyone ever do in my entire life. No, here's what happened. He changed into it. He's like, "Hey, I'm Chewbacca." He's like, "Oh shit, that's terrible. Don't put that in the video."
Well, now we're definitely putting it in the video.
And us did. And then there was another part. It was they were chasing down Darth Vader. A guy dressed up as Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, and Darth Vader goes behind a dumpster and gets gunned down.
They took him out back and shot him.
And then there was another one where they were chasing the character dressed as morphed as R2, and they shot him with a grenade launcher, and the R2 model goes flying off in the distance. Yeah, they added in that sound effect, and
that's good editing.
And there's some of the funniest stuff in that. And then, like, they kept dressing up as like different people, and like about 5 Admiral Akbars came in, and they were just like everybody was like as different models and not Akbar. It's like it's a trap, and they're like, no, don't do it. They're trying to bait us. And then one of them actually turned into Akbar. It's like it's a trap, and he's like, wait a second, hold on, Evan, is that you? Chases him around. It's like, damn it. But yeah, it's a fun game, and honestly, I'd like to have a community day where I play Gmod games with everybody. Yeah. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be good stuff.
So
I mean, and we're doing that this month on the Discord. I'm just gonna cut right into a promo now.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm done now.
Oh
no,
okay.
Just join the Discord and you can be a part of community
day.
Wednesdays now? I think they're Wednesdays now because Elena is starting her own streams on Mondays.
So there we go.
Look forward to those.
Yeah, and it's
gonna be good stuff.
Well, community days, whenever we do them, hopefully
we'll be doing them more than just this month.
Yes. So hopefully they'll be a regular thing, and our community will grow.
Yeah.
So anyway, Vanoss and the crew are playing some Guess Who with Pokemon characters. Let's take a look and see what kind of shenanigans they get into. If anything, I think it'll be pure madness.
Are you noticing some distortion on the camera? Like, especially down right next to the video. No, down there. Are you seeing that, or am I going crazy?
Oh, that's
maybe
a little bit of a
calves are just that beefy.
Well, it has nothing to do with his calves. Like I'm seeing it up on the wall too.
Look at that.
Micah, stop.
I've always had naturally large legs.
Anyway, but you're seeing like
it's a little bit of a refracting right there.
Okay,
it's
good.
Because of the brightness. It's because the
not just me.
It's because of the auto brightness control.
That's good.
Which
I'm glad I'm not crazy.
Anyway, in all honesty, under these lights, I'm having the same problem up in the streaming office with the lights we currently have up there.
Yeah, they're
it's a little bit off, which I'll have to adjust and get different lights. I think not pure white. I'll probably do like 4000K brightness, not 5000K like the pure sunlight white ones.
Caleb is screaming right now in the
comments.
comments.
I know. Let's start the video.
No. I'm happy
Who's
about
that Pokemon?
Diglett.
It's Pikachu.
It's Diglett.
No, it's fucking Diglett, you stupid shits.
Fuck!
Oh shit! Go! Son of a
Whoa.
Is he a freaking rabbit?
Bethesda Chew.
I'm gone.
Bethesda Chew. Yep.
He's so little and adorable.
Yeah, Pikachu. Pikachu, use dig mode.
Ooh, harsh.
Look how ugly he is when he fucking crouches.
Who the fuck?
Is that legal?
Pikachu can use dig as it happens.
He used invisibility. I didn't know he had that move.
Also, I love that they're running around the Link to the Past.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's Kakariko.
Oh, he's prancing.
Whoa, Charizard.
Whoa!
is-
Charizard has no arms. Charizard has no arms.
That player model needs some work.
Not okay.
That player
Not
model needs
okay.
some work.
Oh no, they're there.
They just.
Well, that player model needs some work. It needs like some better anchoring points.
What? I didn't know Charizard could do that.
Wait, what?
You fucking idiot! You idiot! You idiot! You're so dumb!
You idiot! Jesus.
Dang it.
You know they use bullets, it was super effective.
They're super effective.
Used gun.
It is super effective.
Oh, did I say that out
It's the
loud?
newest flavor of Power Thirst.
There's some trainers.
Oh, Haunter.
Oh, that's
They got
weird.
Master Ball, and they're looking for you, man. You need to keep
Like,
head down.
like Manana, Fizzbitch.
And gun. Yeah.
What are you looking at, Jigglypuff?
Power Thirst is such a good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on to you.
Hey,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, Umbreon, you stop. I mean, whatever, the fucking water guy.
This is classy.
Straight to the left.
Wait, Nogla, are you with Marcel? Or were you with him a second ago?
No.
No.
Why
Bullshit.
would you ask? Wait a second. You were the guy.
That moment of realization.
But he's
Wait.
long gone.
Wait, you're this Charizard. You were definitely this
Long
Charizard.
gone.
Fly away, man! Fly away! Fly away! Holy hell! Almost.
So, is that supposed to be the dig attack? Like,
No,
just normal for him?
that's them sitting down.
Oh, but he literally clips into the ground.
But because his model's so short, it just clips into the ground.
Huh.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
He's in this. Oh, fuck.
It was the other one! It was the other one I was looking at!
How
Nice.
about that totally not Benny Hill music?
That's about as close to Benny Hill as you can get.
It's pretty close.
Was that you, Brock, that shot the YouTube?
Yeah.
It was a good ninja.
Hello?
Not good enough.
I gotta say, this whole situation's going
Where
south.
are you at?
Hey, you stop. You
It's a good
stop
thing
right
Nogue
now.
was directionally
Wait a
challenged.
second. Wait a second.
Nogla is not the brightest man.
You fucking bitch, Evan.
Shit! Oh, shit!
He's not! He's right there behind you!
Run! Oh, damn it.
That was so fucking funny.
This poor Eevee just walking around. Just walking over bloodstains. Just
It's like,
in terror.
yeah, he's not able to show any emotion. He's just like, my friends are all dead.
Please help me.
Please help.
You
You killed all
you
of
were
them.
standing right there, and I was like, wait. And he was gone. Where the hell are these bitches?
You're doing a drug deal.
Jigglypuff just floating around is terrifying.
I'd put like the Jetsons car sound like.
What?
What do you got?
Isn't here.
Marcel with 10 health. Here we go.
Yep.
They're gonna fucking Sudoku me.
No, but none of us have that.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, look, Marcel.
Vanoss has got shock.
Marcel, do you see this gym?
Wow.
Just like, hey, oh, I'm on top of his head. Friggin' 357 Magnum to the dome.
Counter this, motherfucker.
Nogla used 357 Magnum. It is super effective.
I mean, it's pretty goddamn effective.
Against almost anything.
All he's doing is walking backwards to his entire existence of life.
Where you going? Where you going?
Go, get him.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh wow, I wonder who it was.
Marcel,
Where is he?
Where'd they
Where's
go?
the-
Where'd they go?
Where'd they at?
Where'd they go?
You, right?
That's amazing.
Oh, they just put him down.
Yep.
Blue rock.
He is
That
purple.
that Sylveon mod or that Glaceon model is
That's your decision.
a little bit off color.
Yeah, Haunter would be hard to hit.
Now he's blue. Now he's blue.
No, I bet it's got like the full.
Oh.
The full hitbox.
Of course, I mean,
Headshot.
you know, you're just headshotting him, so.
As soon as I locked on him, now he's blue.
You can't catch me. Oh, in the teleporter.
Wow.
Lying, man. Why you lying, boy?
Why you lying?
Why you always lying?
Oh my. That song is ridiculous.
You fucking little. Where the fuck did he go?
Into the
Pink little bitch.
Hey, Delirious, what are you doing down there?
Pop him.
Oh, you fucking.
Oh, he shocked him.
He teleported and he shockwave.
Die, you jiggly
Oh.
You fat spherical piece of shit.
Wow.
Careful.
Wow.
Careful, she might use rest.
Dead.
Jeez.
Dead.
Shut the hell up, Evie. You all alone.
Try that Mewtwo.
Yeah, where you going?
Yeah.
Where you going, huh?
Serpentine! Serpentine!
Shit, I know, he teleported. I'm going in.
Oh, you're going out. Going in and out.
Somewhere around here.
How is that working?
I don't know.
Oh, man, I'm not even going.
Wow.
Pikachu, where you?
Pikachu, I use you. It's I choose you, dude.
Oh, he's not. You fucked up.
Oh, look at the bomb.
Pikachu.
That bomb's pretty great. Like, I'm pretty. That makes me happy.
Go bomb bowling.
Yep.
He's somewhere.
Man, now I want to play Link to the Past.
Nope.
Which is.
Hey, Delirious. Oh god.
Oh, God. Yep.
You teleport.
I mean, you two can learn teleport.
Move.
It's not good,
He's laughing at
but
you,
it's a
man.
thing.
Fucking laughing at you.
Also, I'm really bothered by tiny Rayquaza.
He did you dirty.
It's a baby.
It's so little.
Yes.
Yay!
Everyone become Pikachu and go in the middle.
Fuck you.
See, this game's good.
I love this.
Motherfucker.
What the hell?
They're both doing it now.
He got one.
We got one.
He shot one, but he didn't kill him.
We last the 4 minutes. Who knows?
Oh shit! Come on.
It's like,
Oh my god.
oh shit, he got him.
You win. You win.
Wait.
Why is that motherfucker sitting right here? Get out of here. Stop interrupting the game.
Oh shit.
Oh
I
no!
got your ass.
Oh no!
Hunter, get him.
Look
He's
out, look out.
spectating. He's a spectator for the sport. He's
Oh,
the
look,
first
look.
fan. Who's that, my Pikachu? He's teammaking you.
He's like,
He's
what
teammaking.
happened? He's like,
He's like, my work here is done. He was on a fucking mission.
Oh no, he got you.
That was just.
Wait, so
that's
that wasn't a player? Like literally
No.
a computer Pikachu just ran over to him like that?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
That is messed up.
Oh, dome.
Just dirt it out.
Dome.
Yes.
Dahi the dome.
Yeah.
Oh, that killed me. You gotta think about that, man.
What's his little arms?
Hey, Dragon.
Better.
Oh, he got him! He got him with a Sudoku.
Nice.
You got fucked up. That's what happened. Yeah, man. You're so hard. Yeah.
See, like, people are going to be like, why does this make you want to play Link to the Past? Well, I'm already going to be playing Pokemon on Saturday. So,
Yeah.
you know, which is plenty exciting. But also, I want to play Link to the Past again.
It's a good game. It's a universally accepted great game.
It's real good. And also, there's a randomizer now which scrambles like every chest and heart piece, like basically anything you could get out of the chests, any heart piece that you could find laying somewhere.
It's randomized.
Yeah, it's all mixed up.
Oh, man.
And they've actually got it working to where the game is beatable.
Oh,
I was sort of say, because it's like, yeah, if you got something weird that you could like needed to get through a dungeon, in like another dungeon, that'd be kind of...
Well, no, that's happened. I watched the Beard Bros play through it, and they got to the end of the first dungeon and realized that the Cyclops monsters, they like the red ones, they couldn't beat without the bow. They couldn't beat without the bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the bow and arrow was not in that dungeon.
I keep thinking about how terrible it would be if, like, well, I know Link's Awakening a little better, so if I like got the fire rod in like the slime cave or something, be like, what do I do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the randomizer is patched such that in any given situation you can beat the game if you check all the chests.
Gotcha.
But like they started off and they got the I think the first chest they got the cape.
Huh.
Okay.
Like the very first chest in the game where you're supposed to get the lantern, they got the cape.
Oops. But so as long as you'd probably have to have like a pretty high familiarity with the game though to like.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like if you were just exposed to it and did that, it would be terrible.
Oh yeah. But also, I mean, it's a Japanese ROM of the game.
Right.
Because that's like the speed running standard. Because it's the best coded or some such. So yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Okay.
But that is something that I want to try out. Is just, hey, I'm gonna do this ridiculous randomizer run. But
Sounds good to me.
I just want to play
Link to
the Past again because that game is really, really good.
It's considered by many to be the quintessential 2.5D, like 2D traditional style Zelda.
I mean, this is where I want to make a joke about Adventure of Link, but I can't.
No,
I really want to make that joke, but I can't.
Well,
I can't do it.
That's a side scroller.
Well, I mean, it's a 2D.
Well, it's 2D, yeah, but it's more of a side scroller instead of a.
I know. I know.
Well, because a lot of people said that it was when traditional 2D 16-bit game, 16 and 32-bit game design was at its peak was when Link to the Past came out.
Man, that game is just that game is so well done, and people are still tearing the code apart and finding things in that game.
Yeah.
Like, for example, depending on how well you do in the fight right before the fight with Ganon, you can actually predict where the bats in his attack will spawn.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like it's actually linked together. Like it's linked. Jokes. But they're actually tied together. It's unbelievable.
Nice.
So
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, there's all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, in all honesty, you know how you could really break the game? If for Ganon's boss battle, you just threw a cuckoo at him and
I've seen that animation. It's
fantastic.
fantastic.
Dorkly bits. And next thing you know,
it's really
here come
good.
all the other cuckoos out of nowhere, just destroy him.
Yeah. Now, I really need to do more testing with the cuckoos in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Because enemies can now hit the cuckoos and call down their wrath upon them.
Oh, dear.
People have tried to take Cuckoos into the Ganon boss fight. It doesn't work.
No. I think the only
wish
ones
it
that
did.
I think the only ones that it'll work for are ones that don't require a cutscene before.
So like the Stone Talus and that
Yes,
sort of thing.
I'd try and go. I'd
Ooh.
try and go to the Stone Talus, and have it hit a.
Well, now I have to try that.
Of course,
Oh boy,
that'll be interesting.
I know what I'm doing when I get home.
Okay,
We'll
see if it works.
Good.
so
But
this was fun. I mean,
this was good.
I'd love to play. You see, this is why I want to play Guess Who and Death Run and all these other Gmod games with everybody. It's because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like these moments that they have in these games. I mean, I have moments like that whenever we were playing Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
I got a double kill one time with McCree. With his ultimate is noon. Pow pow.
It's high 4:30.
But I also had. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. I had a hell of a kill. It was pretty much a kill-tacular with Bastion.
Bastion's so cool.
Well, I rolled up, and it was right after we lost the objective,
Mhm.
and they were about to start escorting the payload. I show up in the doorway. All of them have their backs turned to me. I go into turret mode.
Yep.
And I mow all of them down. Not assist and no assist on it. I killed.
It's just
five,
like good night, everybody.
Yeah, I went on a 5-player kill streak, and I made and I got play of the game.
Nice.
And I renamed that clip. Bastion's Meat Grinder.
Yeah, it's about right.
Because oh lord, I destroyed them.
I don't think I've ever gotten play of the game.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I haven't played much.
That's
and
fair.
I typically play support. So
well, if you want to play support, I mean Torbjorn is your dude.
I mean Torbjorn, but also Zenyatta.
Zen.
I just like Zenyatta.
Torbjorn and Zen are probably, I think, the two you'd probably play at most as.
I also really like Bastion.
Bastion's
cool.
also Bastion's one you can play the game with real easily.
Mercy's fun.
Yeah, Mercy.
I don't really like Lucio.
Lucio. Lucio. It's a different play style when you play with Lucio.
Yeah, he's not my jam.
For
yeah,
me,
it's funny
for me when it comes to defensive players, I love Hanzo. I've actually gotten pretty damn good with Hanzo. Dude, I was in a battle against this Tracer, and the entire I was in an intense battle the entire game. He killed me once, and then I killed him once, and then he killed me once, I killed him once, and then all of a sudden, he got mad and started only coming after me. He ignored everybody else and just came for me.
Oh, good.
And he kept coming after me as me playing as Hanzo, and I just kept doing the tri-arrow, and every time Tracer would finish the jump, I'd aim there and just kill every time. And by the end of the game, I killed that person. I think 8 times. They only killed me 4 times.
Oh,
and they were pissed.
Oh, good.
And
that went well.
And there was another time, they had me cornered. And the thing about Hanzo, if you're not good with Hanzo, in close quarters, you'll die very quickly.
Oh yeah.
But me, I did 1 arrow. I fired 3 shots. I fired the tri-arrow. I missed. I fired a second arrow and I hit. And then they tried to do the jump up high and then fire down from on top. I look up, fire straight up, hit her as she was coming down and she died. I was just like, yes,
nice.
Some of the best plays I've had as Hanzo. I mean, I've been getting pretty good with Hanzo. My favorites to play with are Bastion, Hanzo, Torbjorn,
McCree.
McCree. Of course, well, I was naming the defensive ones first.
Oh yeah,
and then offensive ones: Genji, Soldier 76, McCree, and then healers. I've actually kind of fallen in love with Mercy on how agile she is.
Oh yeah, you've got crazy mobility.
Oh yeah, and Zenyatta I'm okay with.
I love that we're
discussing
Overwatch on a
Vanoss video,
Gmod and Pokemon video. So
yeah, well, it's just us having fun.
I always pick Squirtle.
That's your starter. It's a good starter.
I'm actually going to impose a rule on myself for my Ultra Sun playthrough.
Pick Squirtle.
I can't pick water.
Oh,
because I always pick water.
No,
isn't that Poplio? Nobody likes him.
Hey, Poplio's great.
Poplio's trying their best. Damn it.
He's no Totodile.
The water fairy combination at the end is fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm gonna impose that on myself. I can't pick water to start.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
So
there you go.
And apparently, if I pick Litton, my friendship with Heather is over. So that's fun.
What's wrong with a fire cat?
I don't know, but I mean, but the thing is, like Macho Cat Randy Savage.
I mean, the bow tie owl
Meowcho
is
Man.
pretty cool.
That's so much better.
Yeah, Meowcho Man.
Meowcho Man.
I actually got the stream laughing the other night. I was in Discord with them and I was talking to them.
Meowcho Man. That's so much better.
Yeah, and like they were like trying to come up with different variations of the Macho Man.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of the Macho Man Randy Savage with the Slim Jims, it's the Nacho Man Sandy Ravage with the
I respect
Tostitos.
this.
And he's like, you want to have a little bit of spice, then dip your chip, and then crunch right into it. Crunch into it, Tostitos. Jesus. And then I like the stream was dying whenever I did that. But
and see now all I can think of is the Macho Man Randy Newman. Good night, everybody.